So this is an all too common narrative to try to promote an anti-nuclear perspective. The truth is, when I was a boy, I worked on a dairy, and the smells would come across the street. And so even though it had some very unattractive features, that doesn't make dairy evil. It doesn't make drinking milk evil. It means that when we're going to control nature, there are consequences. If we want to have a house where we have paint and sheetrock and tiles and granite and things like that, then those processes will generate waste products. And those waste products have to be put somewhere. And we might not want that in our backyard. Likewise, I might not want the factory in my backyard that makes the paint or that makes the plastic or any of those kinds of things. But that doesn't make it evil in and of itself. We as a society have agreed that what we want is something that's sustainable, something that's not going to penalize our grandchildren. And that's what nuclear is in a very profound way. If we were to extract uranium from seawater, it would be passive. It's what's naturally eroded from the mountains. And that's a source that has 9 times the current electricity demands of the United States. The waste is minuscule compared to the amount of energy that you get. Since the 1970s, all of the electricity that's come from that is about 20% of all United States electricity. And the waste would not fill a single football field above 3 meters high. It's incredibly small, and just a tiny footprint is what we have when we use nuclear energy, as it is today. And these new nuclear reactors are even safer, so that they don't have the ability to melt down. It's very profound what we can do with it. But because there's waste, that doesn't make it evil. Everything that involves work has waste. And the waste, again, it just comes out of controlling nature to make it do what we want, so that we have these systems that sustain us, that we recognize as being essential to our standard of living. The really only change that needs to occur is that it needs to be done sustainably, which nuclear, it already is there. We just need to take advantage of it and make sure that we continue and even improve on the sustainability that nuclear affords us.